Hey everyone! Before we get into the battle today, be sure to leave a comment so you can be entered to win the shiny Dragonite that you see on your screen right now. That's 5 IVs, egg moves, callous bread, nicknameable, and all the like. All you have to do is leave a comment. Good luck! Hang on a sec. Bonus! Now, as much as I tried, the winner of the Charizard Y giveaway never coordinated with me to trade for his prize. As a result, I'm adding a new rule to my giveaways. If a week goes by and you haven't claimed your prize, then unfortunately it's going to be forfeit. And that prize is going to be added to the next week's giveaway, and that is starting with this Charizard. So, whoever wins the Dragonite also gets the Charizard. Good luck! Hey everyone, it has been a few days, hasn't it? Now, today, coming out to play, we have Kyle, who is another friend of mine from school, actually, and prior to this battle, I had only played against him once, and I lost that match too, so I'm coming into this match hoping that I can pull off a win so that we can be 1-1, you know? Either way though, I am using, for my team, I'm using a variant of my Delphox team, you know, as you know, I just wanted to use Delphox, so I kind of built a team around it. Anyway, let's take a look at Kyle's team. Let's take a look. He's got Heatran right there, which, by the way, is the bane of my existence. Heatran... I can't even. Heatran just, it is always a problem for me. Anyway, let's take a look. He's got Scizor, who is, I've got a Scizor too, you know, Scizor is awesome, I love Scizor. And he has Mienshao, which pretty much does one thing, you know, it fake outs and U-turns and gets its regenerator health back. He's got Rotom Wash, which is... you know, it could be defensive, it could be offensive, it could be, you know, on the defensive side, it could be physical or especially defensive, you know. So there's a lot of things that thing could do. He's got Lucario, which, yeah, is Lucario. It is not actually used as much as it used to be, but Lucario is still a huge threat. Anyway, he's also got Talonflame, which is also the bane of my existence because it loves to hit things with enormous priority. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for analysis. Let's just go into the match. Okay, Kyle is coming out to play. He is gonna lead off with his Talonflame, and I was a bit prepared for that. I led with my Garchomp. Now, this thing is a bit of a counter to Talonflame, so he's gonna switch out here, and he's gonna go out into his Mienshao. Now, this thing, I pretty much know this thing's game. Regenerator likes to fake out and then just U-turn and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna switch and go out into Lord McCoy, my Jellicent, because that way he's gonna go for that fake out and that's not going to do anything. So all he can do at this point is U-turn and get his health back with Regenerator. So, you know, I'm in a pretty solid place, especially considering that's not really gonna do much to me anyway. So, he gets out of there, he goes straight into his Rotom, which is a pretty solid play on his part. I mean, I can't really do anything to this Rotom with my Jellicent. So, right after that thing takes the incoming Surf, I'm just gonna have to get straight out of there. Now, I'm gonna go into Swiper my Delphox, and that may seem like a bit of a questionable play, but you're gonna see. Now he goes for the Electroweb, which I have not seen before, which is kinda cool, but since that lowered my speed, I'm actually gonna get out of there because I don't want to risk it. Also, I was predicting the Hydro Pump, and sure enough, that's what he goes for, so my Venusaur is gonna take that nicely. Now, I'm also, you know, since I took some damage there, it's going to reveal that I'm not Mega Venusaur, although at the same time, if you see Venusaur and Charizard in the team preview, it's probably Charizard. Anyway, so I go for the Sleep Powder here. That's gonna put that Rotom to sleep, which is nice, but he's got screens up at this point, so I'm not really going to be able to do much to him with my Venusaur as he switches out and goes back to his Talonflame. Now, I I'm gonna set up this Leech Seed, which is nice to have that off on the Talonflame, because as much damage as you can get off on that thing is fantastic, if you ask me. Either way, though, I am also about to kind of make a little bit of a misplay in a second here, because I'm gonna switch out. Well, it is and it isn't a misplay, because I'm gonna switch out and I'm gonna go straight back into Samahada, my Garchomp, because here's why my Garchomp is a bit of a counter to Talonflame, because he's gonna go for this Brave Bird here. That's going to do a lot of damage, no doubt, but there's the Rough Skin, there's the Rocky Helmet, and now he's gonna take all that recoil, and then thanks to Venusaur he's gonna lose more thanks to the Leech Seed. But actually, this is going to be the turn where I make the misplay, because what I should have done here is I should have just gone straight back into Venusaur and let it take that out instead of my Garchomp, because Garchomp is way too important. Either way, though, that thing is going to hit, you know, it's gonna take Garchomp down, and we're gonna have a double down here. So Garchomp, Talonflame out. Either way, though, I am glad to have Talonflame out of the way, because that thing, the priority on that thing is ridiculous. Either way, though, Mienshau's back, and I go back into Swiper now. I'm just gonna switch straight out again. Same thing, you know, this thing does pretty much one thing. So back to Lord McCoy, no fake out for you. I'm gonna just go straight back to full health thanks to my leftovers, and well, the light screen's gonna die down too, so that's pretty cool. Now he's just gonna U-turn out of here, and you know, it's the same thing with this matchup all over again. Anyway, now that he's out, he's gonna go straight back into his Rotom again too. So, but this time though, I went for the Ice Beam, which I realized afterwards was not really the best play, because the only thing that he has at this point that is not resistant to Ice Beam was the Mienshao. Either way though, so I've got to get out. I go back into Swiper at this point, and now you're gonna see why I did that in the first place, because I'm going to go for this Solar Beam, right? And that is going to activate my Power Herb, which is going to make the Solar Beam go in one turn instead of two. And while it's not going to take the thing out, Magician is going to steal his Citrus Berry. Now, unfortunately, he's gonna wake up there and set the light screen back up, but it's not really going to matter, because I'm gonna outspeed, I'm gonna go for this Psyshock, and that is going to take the Rotom down. So, I'm doing pretty cool here. I think, anyway. So, the Heatran comes back, and I'm thinking, you know, I didn't see the air balloon. Well, I'm not seeing it here, but I'm not sure. I don't think I was paying attention, and I wanted to get the damage off just in case. Either way, though, he is going to go for that Earth Power, and that is going to demolish Swiper. So it is kind of unfortunate that I didn't get to use his Citrus Berry, but whatever, though. Either way, Lord McCoy comes out and scares that thing away, and he's gonna go out into his Scizor, who is going to take this Surf, no problem. But I'm thinking, alright, I should be able to take anything this thing wants to go for, so I'm gonna stay in. And that is a good thing too, because he goes for the Pursuit, which I really wasn't expecting. That would have done a lot of damage if I had switched. And in turn, I get to get the Will-O-Wisp off on this thing, which is awesome, because now this Scizor is not a threat whatsoever. This thing can't do anything to anything once it's burned. So the light screen's gonna go away again, and now he's just gonna switch up his moves, go for the Bug Bite, which does not really make any sort of a difference at all to me, because I'm just going to well, first of all, I resist it, and I'm gonna be able to just recover my health up. And at this point, you know, I'm not switching out, so Pursuit's not really gonna do much. And yeah, this point in the match, to be honest with you, is a bit stally a little bit, because, you know, I'm not going anywhere, and Lord McCoy is not very strong. I mean, what's he gonna do? He's a Jellicent. He's defensive. He's very defensive, but he's not very offensive. So the next turn here, in a second, there it is. Okay, the burn damage is finally going to take that Scizor down after just kind of walling it. And he is going to come out into his Lucario now. So I have got to get out of there because I know these things can carry all sorts of nasty moves. And I go into Yggdrasil, my Venusaur, and he is going to Mega. So people have been using Mega Lucario against me lately, and I don't like it. Either way, so he's gonna go for that crunch. That is not really gonna do much. Now, here's the thing. Here's what I should have done. I should have gone into my Charizard. That's what I should have done, because he's gonna go for that Ice Punch, and that is going to demolish my Venusaur. Now, this is a Chlorophyll Venusaur, and if I had gone into Charizard and Mega'd, I would have been able to outspeed when I came back, but that's not the case. And oh, here's the thing really quick too. When I haven't used this Charizard much, but when X and Y came out, I thought it would be hilarious to have a Charizard Y with tons of X's in the name. So my Charizard Y Xerxes, and then I did the same thing with Charizard X. You might see that at some point later, where it's got a Y name. So yeah. Anyway, so I kind of predicted the Heatran, so I went for the Air Slash since that was the only thing that I really had that would do damage. And now I'm just going to go back out into Lord McCoy. Now, he's going to go for this Ancient Power, which is a pretty solid play, and he gets the boost, so that kind of stinks. Now, here I'm thinking I've kind of got to play a little ballsy. So, in a second, because I'm thinking that he's going to switch because I have the type advantage, but that's not what's going to happen. He's just going to stay in and go for the Fire Blast, so I'm about to make matters much worse for myself as I go for the Will-O-Wisp on the predicted switch and activate his Flash Fire. So yeah, not looking too good in this situation as he stays in, tanks that, goes for the Ancient Power again, takes my Jellicent out, and now it's pretty much smooth sailing for him because there isn't really anything that I can do. I'm just going to go for this Air Slash, get a crit, but does it matter? No, because he's going to take that no problem, go for the Ancient Power, and that is going to one-shot my Charizard Y. So yeah, that thing's going straight down, and he gets the boost again, so cool. You know, either way though, all I've got left at this point is my Scizor, but hey, the sun goes down, so that's nice. He doesn't have the sun at his back. But is that gonna matter? No, I'm just gonna get a little bit more damage off with this Bullet Punch, but, you know, oh, and a crit again too. But hey, not gonna matter as he goes for this Fire Blast, twice boosted by Ancient Power and Flash Fire and Stab, so and double super effective, so that's it. So there you have it, Kyle pulls off his second win against me. Now, I know you didn't see the first one because I didn't record it, but yeah, you'll just have to take my word for it. I'm 0-2 against Kyle at this point. Either way though, if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe because I'm definitely going to keep on bringing you these videos. I enjoy making them and I certainly hope you enjoy watching them. Also, be sure to leave a comment so you can be entered to win the shiny Dragonite that's flashing up on your screen right now. That's 5 IVs, Callus Bread, Egg Moves, all to like. Have a good one, you guys. I'm done.